Hello, my name is Kirsten and I welcome you to my video series promoting my upcoming book called Strength from Within. I would like to have it published probably sometime in the summer, so fingers crossed. For this video, I will be reading some 1.5 pages of the story called Make a Decision. Now, this story kind of revolves around high school and how there's a lot of pressure for teenagers, especially like when you're 15 or 16, to like choose what you want to do with the rest of your life. And this girl is kind of like struggling with that, and she finds someone that helps her find her way. So here is Make a Decision. I entered the school's auditorium and slumped into a seat in the back corner. It wasn't my first choice, but the room was filling up fast. Normally I was calm before a presentation. I lived for that stuff. On that day, I dreaded presenting something that wasn't entirely truthful. It'd be a while before they got around to me, since we had a class of 200, and I didn't mind. "Can I go home now?" a soft voice muttered. I jumped and wondered if I had said that out loud. On my right, there was a girl who I hadn't seen before. "Do you go to school here?" I asked. I stared at her fiery red hair with purple streaks mixed in. She wore jeans ripped at the knees, studs down the edges of both ears, and a green tank top. She must have been freezing. Autumn wasn't exactly warm. "Yes and no," she chuckled and propped her feet up on the seat in front of her. She rested her hands behind her head and yawned. Her slacker demeanor made my skin crawl. Those mannerisms and the blatant disrespect for school property made my eye twitch. "What does that mean?" I practically yelled in response as the room buzzed with students chatting, waiting for the bell to ring. The girl leaned closer to my ear and grinned. "I come here when I feel like it." My jaw dropped when I heard that. That would explain why I've never seen you. "You probably have, didn't notice. I've seen you around, always reading books in foreign languages. One of them was French, I think." The girl smiled and stuck her hand out. "I'm Lilith Franklin, but you can call me Frankie." I took her hand and shook it politely. "If you wanted a nickname, why wouldn't you go by Lily?" "Too feminine." Frankie stared at me with her big brown eyes as if she expected something. When I realized she was waiting for me, my heart beat faster. "Right, my name is Blythe Renton. It's a pleasure to meet you." I smiled nervously and turned away from her. "You're so formal," Frankie chuckled. "Not that I'm complaining. Want to get out of here?" "You mean like leave the auditorium?" "Like leave the school grounds and go somewhere else." Frankie jumped to her feet and stretched out her arms. Nobody was paying attention to us, so it would have been easy to slip out the door. I cut off my thoughts and shivered with disgust. Did I really consider cutting class with someone I just met? All that work I put into my presentation would have been for nothing. I didn't sleep for 3 days because I wanted to be prepared. "I get it, you're worried," she said, dissipating my panicked thoughts. I looked up at her with a blank stare and my mouth hung open. I'd never seen someone as bright and carefree as her. She was like the devil on my shoulder, but happier. She was my exact opposite. My look was tidy and perfect. I always brushed my hair back into a ponytail. Sometimes I had to retie it 2 or 3 times before I got it right. With that hairstyle, I looked like my mom. I never wore torn clothes and had no piercings on my body. I was plain, I was normal. But Frankie, she was something else. Well, I will end that there. And that is the 4th story from my novel. If you liked it, please feel free to leave some comments. If you have any suggestions of what I can do for the next videos to make them better, I would like that as well. All the links for my blog and social media and stuff will be in the description. I will post the pages that I read on my blog as well, so you can read along with the story or just read it for yourself. And thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Thanks.